Alright, what is going on, everybody? It is your boy Doggers 5150, man. Yeah. We back, baby. We back. About to get it in on some Gold Rush. Grind till I shine. Yes. So I messed up yesterday. Well, last night. And that's what I get for trying to play all the way through instead of taking my time and thinking things through. So we messed up last night, and I'm gonna tell y'all all about it in just a second, real quick. Just let me get this the stream set up. And no, I didn't just wake up. I've been up for a while before anybody even asks. I've been up for a while. I had a couple things I needed to do this morning, but actually I got up this morning. I was up this morning and had some stuff to do. I had to drop my son off at school, and I came in. I went back to sleep. That's why I probably sound a little rough, but I came in and went back to sleep, and I just got up probably about maybe a couple hours ago. So I'm waiting on my water to heat up so I can get me a cup of coffee. I got my sausage egg croissant. I got me a couple snacks in the microwave. It is Monday. It is raining, so my plans for my outside work got canceled, and I'm supposed to be in the bathroom doing some work on my bathroom. But my daughter is, unfortunately, like I said, I went to sleep earlier instead of getting up this morning. Well, I was tired, man. I was just so tired. So we getting ready to get started. I'm just waiting for my cup of coffee to heat up. Well, I'm waiting for the water to heat up. I decided not to use the, you know what? The Keurig might be faster. You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and make a cup in my Keurig back here, and we gonna get this thing cracking. Let me get this chat pulled up real quick. Quick little second real fast. So how is everybody doing, man? I'm getting ready to pull up this chat so I can see who all is in here. Chilling with your boy Doggers 5150 this evening. Yes. And if I can get everybody in the chat to go by, man, and hit that subscribe button for the homie Matt P. MATTP. Hit that subscribe button, man, for my homie Matt P, man. Been trying to get his subscribers up for a long time. And, yeah, man, go by there, man, and hit that subscribe button for the homie. And check him out. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to get my chat pulled up. I got a Chromebook, man, but these damn things is slow, yo. Like once they get going, everything is good. Hold on. Once you get it going, it gets going. Kyler Rowe in the building, man. Shout out my man Kyler Rowe in the building. Striking that first blood in the Chizat, man. What's good with you, my man? Y'all gotta forgive me for a second, man. I done started the stream a little prematurely. So we're going to be getting underway here in just a second. I'm just waiting for my cup to heat up. Oh, yeah, I got to go in there. Matter of fact, give me 1 second real quick. Let me go ahead and get this shit together. Everybody was gone right now. That's why I started the stream right now, because everybody was gone, and my daughter is back in her room. So it's kind of quiet in here now. So I decided to go ahead and start the stream now versus once the kids get home. Yeah. Get a little bit loud up in here. So give me 1 second real quick. Let me go in here and get these things together, and we will get things started in just a second. Alright. I'm Bizak. My bad. I'm back. I had to see I don't keep the coffee mix back here. Well, I don't drink coffee. It's more like cappuccino, but I don't keep it back here. I keep it in the cabinet in there. So what I do is I use what is it called? I forgot what the stuff is called. That quick. I use a hazelnut creamer. Man, and if you don't use hazelnut creamer, I don't know what you are doing with your life. But I use a hazelnut creamer, and what I do is I use the powder mix cappuccino stuff, and I put the creamer in the cup, and then I mix the powder mix cappuccino stuff up in the cup like this at the bottom. I don't know if y'all can see that or not, but I mix it up like that. Give me where is it? I ain't got no more bottled waters in here. Give me a bottle of water. Make my cup of coffee real quick, man. Throw this bad boy up in here. I got a big coffee cup, so I usually take about a whole bottle of water. Put that in there. Set the cup in that bad boy like that. And hit the button. Alright. So that's gonna heat up real quick. Let's go ahead, man, and see who we got in the building in here. Chris Sanchez, you made it in here, man. What's good, my G? How you feeling, my G? We about to get some more of this in real quick. Shout out to my man Chris Sanchez, man. Kyler Rose said, "Am I getting Farm Sim 19?" Yeah, I already got it, bro. I pre-ordered it. I pre-ordered it, bro. What's up, my big bro? How you feeling, man? Good. Have a good day at school? Oh, you got a cupcake? Did you give me a cupcake? No. What you got in there? Some more candy? Let me see if you got kind of candy you got up in there, huh? My G? Ooh, you got chocolate up in there, my G?
And some nerds.
Oh, you got some nerds up in there, my G.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm talking about. Oh. Let me get one of these Whoppers, though. You like these?
No.
Can I have one?
Yeah.
Hey.
But they're hard.
Yeah, they get soft when you bite them. When you like bite them, they get soft. Man, you did a good job on some candy, man.
Wait a minute, you can't eat jawbreakers.
Oh no, that'll break your jaw, bro.
Yeah, just your jaw.
Yeah, right here. I'll let you jaw right here. You don't want to break that. And how you gonna eat and talk? If you break that.
Oh man. some more jawbreakers?
More jawbreakers. Don't eat the jawbreakers. Get a jawbreaker to the dog.
Yeah.
Dog got strong jaws.
Yeah.
Love you, man. Get out them clothes and chill with mama for a little bit. Alright. Proud of you. Alright, there she blows, man. We got coffee going into the cup. Alright. Oh, nothing much, Chris, man. Just over here getting this cup of coffee made real quick so we can get started. Oh man, I should have poured that whole bottle of water in there. Alright, there we go. One whole cup of coffee right there for you. That quick. That's why I like them things. I like them things, man. I'm glad my wife, I think my wife and my kids got that for me for Christmas. I want to say it was either for Christmas or my birthday, one of the two. Alright, we finna get cracking here in a second, y'all. close that door behind you. You too. Right, we got lunch. Lunch is all done, and we are ready to rock and roll. Let me get this door shut. Turn this heat on real quick. All right. So, do you cook that in the microwave? Do I cook what in the microwave? Like Hot Pockets and shit like that? You ever got a what's the name? What's the name? Yeah, it's in the oven, but it's like a, I don't know, it's like an air oven or some shit like that. Like an airwave oven. Like it don't cook plastic and shit like that. Like, I had to show it to you. But yeah, it's a microwave, yeah. Pretty much. It's just a fancy microwave, like, cause you can cook like steak in it, you know what I'm saying? You can cook steak in it, you can cook hamburgers and all that type of good shit. But yeah, that's what I use pretty much. No, the coffee wasn't in the microwave. I cooked the coffee. I made the coffee with this. It's a 1 cup coffee maker. You just get you a bottle of water, pour your bottle of water in there, plug it up, set your cup of coffee in there like that, and then make 1 whole cup of coffee. I got water in there going on the stove though, because I was gonna use water. I like to use the water on the stove because I like to, you know, it just get hotter when it come off the stove. But the Keurig, I mean, it get hot. It can get hot, but the cup of coffee get, like, when you cook it on the stove, it lasts longer. Like, it stay hot longer. Ooh, need some sugar up in there. See, the only thing I keep back here is I keep the Keurig back here, and I keep a little bag of sugar. Yeah, the only thing I don't keep back here, I don't keep the coffee back here, and I don't keep the creamer back here, because you know the creamer got to be in the refrigerator, and I don't keep the coffee back here at all, because y'all know Texas got ants and shit. So if it ain't in a cabinet or up off of the floor somewhere. And back here is like the back, like this is like the back porch. That's pretty much where I'm at. I'm on the back porch pretty much, y'all. If y'all wondering like what this room is, it's pretty much the back porch, but it's just enclosed. That's what the man cave is. Oh yeah, we're about to get vitamins and all that in, man. So I'm gonna explain to y'all what happened and how I made the mistake last night, right? Before we go ahead and get started on in Gold Rush. So what I did was, after I made all of those 15 buckets, I made 15 buckets of pay dirt over there. After I made it, I went to the bank, and instead of making gold bars, I just cashed it in and I sold it to the blacksmith. and I should have sold it to the bank. I should have made the gold bars and I should have sold them to the bank so that I could get a bigger loan for my what's the name. But what I did last night was I bought a magnetite trailer and a magnetite separator, and for real, you don't need the magnetite separator, but you know what I'm saying, like, but it's good to have it. So I bought all of that stuff, but just to find out that after digging all that gold up, they charged me like $5,000. So after I went in and I turned all the gold in or whatnot, they turned around and charged me $5,000 that I didn't know they was gonna do after I spent all of my money. So I was in the hole, negative $5,000, actually almost $6,000. And so I was figuring, I'm like, well, how am I gonna get out of here? How am I gonna get out of this debt? But like I did so much digging yesterday that y'all can't see nothing right now. But let me go over here and try to make it daylight. But I'm getting so far away from the dirt that like it's taking forever to load that thing up, like in shovelfuls. So I tried to go back and revert back a couple saves, but I didn't save it right, I guess. Like I didn't save it in intervals, which I should have did. Just gonna make it dawn. Which I should have did. I should have saved it like as I went along. I should have saved it once I had the 15 buckets, and I didn't save it when I had the 15 buckets. So now what I did have a save where I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got 7 buckets. That was the last save that I had. So we redoing the 15 buckets. I mean the 18 buckets. We redoing that all over again because like I said, I wasn't gonna be able to come back from that 5,000. You know how much digging I would have did? Like $5,000 would have cleared this whole thing out, and I still wouldn't have had no money. So I had to start back over at some point. So that's what we did. That's where we at, man. My apologies for everybody that watched the last episode, because we getting ready to do this shit all over again today. Well, I'm getting ready to do it. Y'all ain't finna do a damn thing but watch. If that. And I'm pissed too, man. I'm mad as hell that I gotta redo all this shit, man, because that was a long time yesterday doing that. Skull Gamer, man, what's good with you, man? I thought I'd never see you come over here. What's good with you, bruh? My G, my bruh. How you feeling, man? I appreciate you, bro. Y'all make sure y'all get over there, man, and check out the homie Skull Gamer. It's a pleasure having that man over here in the Doggish 5150 live stream, man. I'm over here shitting around. Well, excuse my language, bro. I do a little bit of cussing over here, so I hope you don't mind, bro. But yeah, I'm BSing around right now because I'm trying to get everything ready and prepared. I need to get some meds in my system real quick. But yeah, we about to get into this gold rush thing, man. I messed up yesterday. I'm gonna try to redeem myself today. You know what I mean? And try to redeem myself. So it's gonna be a lot of shovel digging. And whatnot going on today. I'm gonna go over here and open up. I'm gonna get up here and open up my curtains real quick so I can shut my light off. This big ass PC back here, trying to save as much electricity as possible. Get these curtains opened up real quick, or get my blinds opened up rather. I got wooden shutter blinds. it up in here a little bit. Alright, that ought to put a little bit of light in here. There we go. That look good. Oh, that look excellent. Alright. Chris Sanchez. I'm tired but still going somehow. Oh, I don't mind about swing. He said I'm the worst offender of that. I know that's right, Skull, bro. Alright, just let me get me some meds in my system real quick, man, and we're gonna start digging, bro. I got a lot of work to do. We still in the hole $1,000. Once I cast the gold in, now I'm understanding how this whole gold rush thing is working a little bit. I don't understand it totally, but I understand it a little bit. After you, as long as you not digging, they don't charge you no money. As soon as you start turning it, like digging, and you start getting like gold, they charge you for. They start to charge you, and if you got money, they charge you the money for it. If you cash the gold in, they charge you money. Like, so they'll take money from you if you cash any of the gold in. If you don't cash the gold in, they'll take gold from you for being, for digging. Then you don't have to pay no money if you pay it in gold. Just a minute ago, they just took 65, I think it was 65 grams of gold from me for being out here for the day. And I don't have any money. I'm still in the negative, so I'm assuming that that's why they didn't take no money from me, because I ain't got no money. So they took it in gold. So instead of having 270 grams of gold like I had in the beginning, I only got 199 now. So, alright, I'm gonna shut this camera down real fast, man. Get these meds in my system. Blueberries. Everybody say blueberries. All right. So how is the microphone sounding? How's the microphone sounding, everybody? I hope everything is all good. Hold on, let me see if I can pull this up real quick. How's the microphone sounding, everybody? I hope everything is all good. Oh, never mind. I got it. So I just been wondering why I couldn't hear nothing. I got the volume on my chat turned down. I mean, the volume on my YouTube channel. You said, what mic is it? It's that's a Yeti. It's a blue Yeti. Well, it's a black Yeti. Yeah, it's a black Yeti. I don't know why it's called a blue Yeti. Ain't nothing on it blue. Alright, so let's go ahead, man, and get things cracking here. Pull out this old shovel. Oh, I can't hear nothing. I ain't got my headphones on. Blue Yeti. Oh yeah, man. It's an awesome microphone, man. This is the only thing. This is what I'm gonna say. Like the pro, as far as my pros and cons for the Blue Yeti, because everything got pros and cons. But first off, it is an excellent microphone, yo. It is an excellent microphone. Like, it's the best microphone I've ever had. Not that I've ever seen, but just that I've ever had. It's the best microphone. The bad part about this microphone is that it picks up every damn thing. I mean, if you turn it down, like if I turn down my gain on it, it'll be perfect. Like, you won't hear too much of my background, but you still gonna hear stuff. But like, man, if you turn the gain up, man, I went all the way to the back of my house and I was talking. Like, if you listen real closely, if I turn my gain up, you can hear my damn kids and my wife and everything talking back there. You won't be able to hear them. Like, if they talking loud, you will hear them loud and clear. But like, if they just regularly talking, like, you can hear them faintly in the background. And I'm talking about, I'm all the way in the back of my crib, yo. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of the bad things that I don't like about it. The pop filter kind of, save a little bit of that. And it's directional. So right now it's facing me, but if I turn it around like this, you won't really be able to hear me because it's behind me now. So even if I turn it around like this, it'll still be kind of hard for you to hear me because the direction of the microphone is pointing back that way. But if I bring it back up here in front of me like this, you hear how now that I'm in front of the microphone. So that's the directional thing that the microphone got in it. It also got like this little knob back here. So if you turn it, say if it's somebody on the other side of the microphone, like, you can have a conference and all that shit or whatnot. It's cool. Or you can it's got a mode on it where you can turn it so it'll pick up the whole surrounding, and like, that's real bad, but it's a cool option though. So yeah, it's a good microphone for $150. I think it's the perfect microphone for streaming and whatever it is that you probably gonna have to do with it. I think it's the perfect microphone for that. Now, I'll tell you one thing, the stand for this thing, like, I don't know if you probably can find any kind of stand for it to fit, but the Yeti got their own stand, and that's the one that I got. Now, the stand itself is like $150 or something like that. It's like it's like $130, $150 just for the arm that I got it sitting on right now. For it to be able to do all of this turning, twisting, bending, I can move it all the way back over there if I wanted to. But like, for this arm, it costs $150. That's another bad thing about if you buy the Blue Yeti. If you want a decent arm, you're gonna have to pay some decent money. Cause it's heavy, yo. The microphone itself is heavy as hell. It comes in this thing right here. When you get it, this would it come in. And I'm telling you, you can use this damn thing for a weapon, yo. You can knock some sense into somebody with this bad boy. Waka. But anyway, man, let's go ahead, man, and get this thing going before I've even wasted more time in the day. I'm just gonna take my time, man, and just know that we're gonna be doing a lot of digging today, yo. Curtis Whitaker, my man, C-Dub in the building, man. How you feeling, my G? How you feeling, my man? man, C-Dub in the building. Yeah, man. You said better than yesterday. What you mean better than yesterday? You said you feeling better than yesterday? What happened yesterday? Killer Kid Gaming in the build, man. What's good with you, my Jeezy? Zoom. Man, I know y'all probably can hear that fan back there. That's not no fan. That's my heater back there in the background. I hope it ain't too loud. You said I see you in love with this game. Nah, man. I mean, like I said yesterday, I got a lot of games, yo. I got a lot of games. And I usually don't play them because my two favorite games is American Truck Simulator, Grand Theft Auto, and Farm Simulator. Like, those is just my favorite games. Like, I know that's some whack shit. I don't care. But anyway. Like, I got all these other games, and I don't never play them. I play them. Like, I buy them. I play them just to see if I like it. And then if it don't fit in my favorite game category, it just don't get played. But it's like, I do like these games because I bought them, obviously, right? So I do like them. I just, like I said, I like those other games better. So once I get to playing a video game, like a new game, you know what I'm saying? Like, I be in that mode of like actually playing it. So thanks to who was it? Robert Van. Thanks to Robert Van, we playing Gold Rush, yo. I'm gonna slow this down a little bit more, man. Yeah, I love Farm Sim, man. Yeah, I love Farm Sim. I like Farm Sim and American Truck Simulator. I like both of them games better than I like Grand Theft Auto. It's just that I like Grand Theft Auto before. Grand Theft Auto was out before both of them games, so. So you might get the DLC. That's what's up, my G. That's what's up. said I watched Gold Rush on TV and the game. I ain't never even seen the TV show, yo. Well, after the game came out, I caught a little glimpse of it on YouTube. I ain't gonna lie, I did see a little bit, but I didn't watch it. I didn't really watch it. I was actually looking for the video game and came across the actual TV show. Huh?
You about to leave and go get dressed and okay. Ain't nobody here.
Alright.
You need anything else?
No, you talking about a store in here? Okay. Huh?
Your dog needed heated right.
What's wrong?
Laying in there in front of honey heat. I went there and turned it off on her. I'm like, ain't nobody about to be here for the next 5 hours.
How you gonna turn the heat off for the dog, man?
Good. She laid in there chilling like how you out here this my spot.
You should see her come in here and try to fit in between me and this thing right here.
I might turn it back on for her, but she gotta know she don't pay the bills around here.
Dang, that's crazy.
I'll be back.
Alright, be careful.
Alright.
You taking deuce? Yeah, so we just gonna go ahead, man, and take it nice and slow. Fill up these buckets with pay dirt. Now that I know what to do, we should be able to make something happen now. Hopefully. And you know what? I was watching video games the other day, and this game kind of reminded me of a game that I saw. That game called Rust. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, it's not got nothing to do with shooting and naked people running around, nothing like that. But just the fact that, like, if you wanted to get into something like in that game, like say if you wanted to break into somebody's stuff, man, you'll be there all day, yo. You'll be there all day, punching walls, hitting doors, shooting doors, and man, like, it's crazy. Like, people just be sitting around just waiting for stuff to do in that game. But that's the only game that I could think of that was boring to me, but interesting. And Rust is boring as hell, but it's an interesting game. Ah, Damn it, I keep on putting the damn dirt in there.
Chris Sanchez, man. Appreciate it, broski doski.
TDT. Dang, bro, you still in a negative balance. I fell asleep on the street last night. Damn, these are Hayes throw fool into man, no, man, I messed up yesterday, man. So I had to I didn't restart it, but I had to go back to when I had 7 buckets. Yeah, yesterday, man, I messed up, yo. I went and bought that. I bought that magnetite trailer, and I bought the magnetite separator. Soon as I bought it, and I got back, like I turned all that gold in. I figured out how to make the loans go up, and that's what I'm gonna do next. But as soon as I got back, man, they smacked me with a $5,000 with the rent or the provisions for digging over here. They hit me $5,000, so I was $5,000 in the negative. Even though I had the wash table, I had bought the wash table. Man, you know how much digging I would have had to do, bro? Like, I mean, how much extra digging I would have had to do. Like, that would have just been extra digging, because I'd have been $5 grand in the hole. $5 grand? That's about 6 or 7 buckets, bro. And that's 6 or 7 buckets load of what I'm doing right now. Like, filling this thing up 6 times. Filling the mats up 6 times, yo. That's what I'd have had to do just to pay back that amount of money. And then they was gonna charge me even more just to pay that money back. They was gonna charge me even more because I did more digging, or I would have did more digging. So I figured it out now. You know what I'm saying? Like on how they charge you for digging over here. So if you keep digging, like, see today when I just sped the time up, they didn't charge me nothing because I didn't turn nothing in. Like, I ain't turned no gold in. They don't charge you for digging. They only charge you for the gold that you turn in for the day, for that day. So even though I had turned that gold in, to the blacksmith and I spent all the money, I wasn't technically supposed to spend all of the money because I knew they was gonna come take their money out. Now, if you gonna get some decent enough equipment, like if I would have bought a back like that, the excavator and that wash plant, if I would have bought that, I wouldn't have had no problem. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm gonna do, yo. Like, I'm getting the hell out of this little circle over here, man. And I need to get me some real equipment because I ain't doing nothing over here with this shovel, bro. I'm in my 4th episode. And I'm still over here. And I should have been out for real, had I would have just did what I was planning on doing in the first place. So what it is, TDT, what I gotta do is, once I get these buckets full, right? Remember I couldn't smelt none of the gold. It wouldn't let me smelt none. It wouldn't let me smelt it because I ain't had no money. You gotta have money to smelt it. So I figured that out last night when I turned in the gold and I kept some. Then I went to smelt, and then when it gave me my money, I was able to smelt some gold. So what I gotta do is I gotta smelt the gold into bars, take the bars to the bank and sell them to the bank. Once I sell the bars to the bank, then the bank will give me a bigger loan. The more gold bars that I sell to the bank, the bigger my loan get. And that's how you get the loans to go up. But remember, what I was doing wrong was, I was selling all my gold to the blacksmith. I was selling everything to him, and he was ripping my balls off, yo. For real, like he was ripping me off, yo. Like I sold a gold bar to the bank after I had him make one. I sold it to the bank for $2,000 more than what the blacksmith sold. What I sold the gold to the blacksmith for. Ain't that a trip? He was ripping me off, man, for like $2,000, even though it was raw gold. Still, like, man, $2,000, man. Can you imagine somebody like running and selling their gold to that blacksmith the whole time? How long that would have taken to get your money? Yeah, man. I mean, it's not really bogus. It's just I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't know. Like I mean, it makes sense. If you go dig some gold up and you go and sell it, that's like taking your stuff to the pawn shop before you take it to the actual, you know what I'm saying, dealer. You feel what I mean? That's basically what that is. If I dig this dirt up and I get the gold and I take it straight to the blacksmith, he only gonna give me, you know what I'm saying, the bottom rate for whatever the gold is, because it's just raw gold, because he still gotta melt it and all this other crazy shit. But if you take it to him and you have it melted, it's cheaper. Then you can take that gold bar to the bank and get more money, you know what I'm saying, because it's processed. Which, like I said, makes sense. It's just I didn't think of it like that, because I ain't no gold digger. I'm a professional farmer, a professional bus driver, and a professional truck driver. I don't know nothing about gold digging. That's for females. I guess I'm something like a female today, because I'm gold digging. I ain't saying I'm a gold digger. But I'm definitely a broke nigga. $1,000 in the hole, nigga. Yeah, you fucking with a broke nigga. Get down, boy. Go ahead, get down. $1,000 in the hoe, ain't got no money. Need to hit up TDT. I think I need bag of weed. Digging all of this dirt ain't doing nothing for me. I think I need to find some more tricks up my sleeve. Get down, boy. Go ahead, get down. Oh man. Man, yo, you ever been sitting somewhere and like out of the corner of your eye, like you see something wiggle, and then when you try to focus in on it, it's an eyelash hanging from your eyelash? I mean, I know a lot of people don't have that problem, because a lot of people eyelashes short than my eyelash is long as hell. And like every now and then I'll be sitting here and I'll be like, man, what the hell is that? And then when I turn and I look and focus, I'm like, man, it's an eyelash hanging from my eyelash. I'm just glad it didn't go in my eye. Man. This is gonna be a lot of digging, y'all. I'm cool though. I'm cool with it because I know at least now I know what to do. Matter of fact, while I'm sitting here and I'm talking, let me go ahead and save this real quick. Because at least now I know what to do. So another thing, if anybody deciding on getting this game, when you're doing your work, always go in and save it in random places. Like, don't just like, because it's gonna auto save. See, this is the auto save. This is wherever the auto save last save. That's what that is. That's cool. You can leave that, let that be. But always go to the next, or go up here to new save and hit new save just every now and then. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, see, this is when I first started back on, like, started this session back. I deleted everything else, and this is the first new save that I got. This is the first one. This is the second one, and I'm about to delete this second one and make it the third one. Actually, I'm gonna delete this first one, and I'm gonna make another save game, just so that you can have, like, what is they called, checkpoints, your own checkpoints, instead of the auto save. Because you might want to go back, man, because this game is for real on some bullshit. Like, if you fuck up, it's over with. It's a done deal. So always try to save, you know what I'm saying, your own checkpoints, new saves, or whatever you want to call it. Because you can't go into the XML like how the other games, you go into XML and change your save game and got the game backups. Nope, can't do none of that. Now you can duplicate your game save. Now you can do that. Like, if you want to move your game save to another game, you can do that. But you can't mess with none of the files, though. You can't mess with none of that. An eyelash in the eye is one of the most annoying things can happen to you. Man, yo, for real. That's one of the most annoying things. You right, man. I always get eyelashes in my eye, though. Like, always, yo. And see, I wear contacts, so, you know what I'm saying, an eyelash in my eye is crucial. That eyelash get up under that contact, oh my God. Oh my God. Man, talking about, man, that eyelash get up under that contact, it feel like you got a grain of sand in your eyeball. And you can't get it out until you get the contact off. And guess what you got to do to get the contact off? You got to touch the contact. So guess what that's doing? That's just pressing against the contact and, like, pressing it up against your eye. Oh my God, man. One of the most annoying, irritating, tickle, like, it's a tickly feeling in your eye, but, like, it's a painful tickle. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know when you got something in your eye and, like, you be rubbing it around and it's got, like, a tickly feeling, but that shit hurt for real. He said it's over with, right? It's a wrap. Oh man, I think my wife home with that pizza. I got to go in there and get me a slice of that ASAP. I just heated up these pepperoni pizza hot pockets, but I think I'm about to stick these bad boys in the Frigidaire and eat them later. I'm finna get me some, I think she might, it might be Little Caesars pizza. I like Little Caesars pizza though. Oh man, we full, I'm tripping. I like Little Caesars pizza, man. Little Caesars pizza. It just gotta be you gotta get it from a good Little Caesars. Like, you can't just get it from any Little Caesars. You gotta get it from the best Little Caesars that's in your town or whatever is close to you. You gotta find the best one, because all of them ain't good. I'm trying to tell you. I done worked at a pizza place before, And like some of you gotta watch some of these pizza places, man, cause like some of them be using old well, I mean cheese is old anyway, so it ain't really like, I mean, of course you can have old moldy ass cheese and you know be nasty moldy cheese, but cheese ain't nothing but mold any damn way. But like some of them, man, some of these places, man, they'll have cheese and like they'll take the old cheese and like mix it in with the new cheese. You know what I mean? Like, and I mean ain't nothing wrong with that. If you moving along, like, you know, if your process is moving, like if your whatever establishment you in, if it's moving and grooving and the cheese is being used, it ain't nothing wrong with taking the old cheese and the new cheese and mixing it together. But if you got a stagnant ass business and you just gonna take the old cheese and mix it in with the new cheese, and you know what I'm saying, like that's some bullshit right there. And places be doing shit like that, man, so you gotta watch it, you know what I'm saying. I kind of hate eating out at restaurants, but I can't help eating out at restaurants because, man, sometimes, man, some of these restaurants be having some of the best hamburgers in the world. I guess this place down here called Louisiana Chicken. Man, when I tell y'all that chicken is so good, yo. But it's so good that you'll eat so much of it that you'll get sick of it. Like, literally. Literally sick of it. Alright, bro, thank you. Yeah, y'all, give me 1 second. Let me go grab me a couple slices real quick. Meat on one side of the pizza? You mean meat on one side of the pizza? See, man, you can't be mad. You can't be mad at Little Caesars, man. $7, 3 meat pizza, 3 meats, $7. Man, you can't beat that, yo. $7, sausage, pepperoni, and bacon. Boy, cholesterol heaven, boy. Your heart is about to go to hell, but for $7, you can send your heart to hell every day. This is some good ass pizza, man. Look at that shit, man. That shit look good to the mother, boy. All that meat on that mother, boy. Look at that. You gotta get. Hold on, wait a minute. You gotta get a good look at all the meat on this pizza. Look at all that meat, yo. Cholesterol heaven, boy. The devil, hear my heart come. I wish I had some steak on this pizza. I tell you what, we gonna bite it and act like it's steak. Boy, that steak is delicious. Steak pizza.
Yeah, man. I am sending my heart to hell today with these pizzas. We need to get some more gas. I got some gas cans already filled up in here. Uh-oh, wait a minute. This bad boy empty too. Wait a minute. We might have to go get some more gas, yo. We might need some more gas. We got gas in there still. But we might have to go we might end up having to go get some here in a little bit. Which means we're gonna have to cash in our buckets over there. Give me a second real quick. I got to piss. I'm gonna eat one of these before I even get to the bathroom. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna get my dog some water real quick. Go. 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 Get your nose off my stuff. El Quentin said I can't eat that much while I'm on the road. Man, I dog some food on the road. You going in there? Go. I can't lie though. I ain't gonna lie. Whenever on the road, I can't really eat like that either. Make you sleepy, yo. Especially if you gotta drive. Like if you got to be somewhere. Especially if you gotta be somewhere, you know what I'm saying? Like the last thing you want is a full stomach and have to, like, you know what I'm saying, get up. That's almost like eating and swimming. Yeah, man, like driving after you eat is almost to the same equivalent, I think, as eating after going swimming and eating. I didn't went swimming and ate. I didn't ate and went swimming before, and it ain't bother me. I don't know what people. I mean, I have got a little bit nauseous. I mean, I know what they mean by like don't go swimming after you eat, but I've gotten the pool plenty of times after eating. Ain't did a goddamn thing to me. Cake of the day is marble cake. Noster. That's what's up. Now, marble cake. Now, I have had marble cake before, and that's some delicious cake. You know what some good cake is, y'all? If you ain't never had it, it's called tres leche. Tres leches. Tres leches cake. It's three milk cake. It's the moistest cake in the world, yo. It's the moistest cake. It's the moistest cake in the world, yo. Tres leches. Yeah, tres leches is the what? That's the moistest cake in the world, yo. It's made out of 3 milks. Like it's made out of like, I don't know what the 3 milks is, but it's made out of cream and like 3 milks, man. I'm talking about that cake. It tastes like ice. This what I'm telling you exactly what it tastes like, yo. It tastes like ice cream and cake all in one. You can't even leave it out. You have to put it in the refrigerator because it got all that milk and shit in it, and you gotta eat it. You know, you gotta eat it pretty fast. Like you can't just have it sitting around in the refrigerator. Mexican cake. Yep, there you go. Chris Sanchez got it. Mexican cake. That's what it is. Yep, Mexican cake, yo. That is some of the best cake I ever tasted in my life. I don't know how the hell a Mexican made the best damn cake in the world. But I'm telling you, man, that is the best cake. After you eat tres, I mean, if you don't like mushy, like ice cream and cake, if you don't like the ice cream and cake taste in your mouth, like if you don't like ice cream and cake together, like, you know, a bite of ice cream, a bite of cake, if you don't like that taste in your mouth, then you're not gonna like tres leches. You ain't gonna like tres leches. So if you don't like ice cream and cake at the same time, you know what I'm saying, then tres leches ain't for you. But if you love ice cream and cake and you want to eat it without having to buy ice cream, you want to eat cake without having to buy ice cream, tres leches is where it's at, yo. I promise. I promise, if you ain't never had it, you won't regret it when you do have it. You'll be all in my stream like, dog, it's 5150, man, you was right. I put some on my wife's booty and ate it off. cake is good though. A butter cake soaked in 3 kinds of milk: evaporated milk, condensed milk, and heavy cream with very interesting. Yeah, buddy. See, look, my man, not man, my man Noster, man. You must be a you must be in culinary art, culinary art. I always had a hard time trying to say that. Culinary art. I always thought it was colonial art, but it's culinary art. I knew this chick a while back, and this dude had came over to date her, and and dude was like, she was like, so what do you do? And he was like, I do culinary art. And she was like, oh, so what kind of stuff do you like to draw? Man, we was weak. Man, I'm talking about crying, laughing. Yo, we was crying, laughing. This dumbass chick thought that culinary art was really drawing. Like, for real. One of those type things that you would never, like, if you didn't hear me say it, you would never think somebody else would say that. And for real, it's still a lot of people that don't even know what culinary art is. They might not think it's drawing, but they might not. I bet you they don't know what the hell it is. Ask the dumbest person that you think you know what culinary art is, and come back and then tell me what they say. Nasir said that's tomorrow's cake of the day. Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah. So that's a long list of people to ask.
Yeah, but it's not. But the word that color is not even in the word. It's culling, like culling, like colonial. I don't know. I think they hear the art part. I think it's the art that make everybody think that is drawing. I mean, either way it go to me, it just make me wonder, like, why in the hell would you want to? Why won't you just call it cooking? Like, why does it even have to have a? Why does that even have to have a second name? You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's just, like I said, that's just my opinion. And why do it even gotta have a second name? It's just cooking. Cause who gonna call it culinary art anyway? I ain't never heard nobody say, "Come on, dear, it's time for culinary art. Culinary art's ready." Come on, Jimmy, culinary art's ready. Come look at all the meat that I've laid out for you. Don't you like how I put your asparagus next to your meat? And your lemonade is 10 inches away from your plate? And your fork and spoon aren't touching each other? Don't you just love it? That's culinary art. Oh my God. Nah, it's to be awkward, probably. Yeah. I'll say that's probably the best answer I've heard ever. To be awkward. If anybody gave an explanation other than that, man, I would probably be upset. Because that's the only explanation, yo. Like, why would you have, you know what I'm saying, like snot and mucus. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is the point
You know what I'm saying? Other than just to be awkward. And if you gotta be awkward, that just means you a nerd, yo. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with being a nerd. I'm just saying like nerds are awkward, yo. Like, and that's some nerdy ass shit. So I guess that's the reason why, or another definition as to why they would have two words to something. But you know what I'm saying? Like, look at the word doodoo, man. Doodoo got like 12 different names. Doodoo, shit, boo boo, crap, poop, poo, hell, commode, feces, bowel movement. Shit, shall I go on? Stool. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why do it gotta have that many names, yo? Like, what's the point? How many of those names do you use for doodle? Be honest. How many of those names do you actually use for doodle in a year time? How many of them names do you use for the word doodle? There's no need for that to have that many names. I'm gonna tell you. I tell y'all another one that confuses me. The word bear. The word bear. I mean, it don't confuse me, but I mean that's just another thing that just I don't understand it. Like, okay, you got a bear, that's an animal, the bear. Then you got bear as in like bare naked. Then you got bear as in like I can't bear the pain. Then you got bear as in I think that's the last bear, I think. I would have said paw bear, but bear is different than bear. Doodoo buckets. He said I use one and it's always the swear one. I know that's right. I'm gonna tell you another thing, another square ass thing that people do, like the word thumb is spelled with a B at the end. Now, I don't know why it's spelled with a B at the end. I mean, other than the way that it's pronounced. Now, don't get me wrong. That's why it's a B at the end, because it's pronounced thumb with a B on it, I guess. But that's just the sound. And like, do you really have to put that letter on the end of it, as if somebody hears that motherfucker? Like, don't nobody hear the B on the end of thumb? Like, cause everybody that I know call a thumb. It's TUHM. I mean THUM, and that's the end of it. Like, that's thumb. You know what I'm saying? As soon as you hear somebody say thumb, you already know what they're talking about. There is no other kind of thumb. There is no other thumb. I couldn't even think of another thumb to try to say like that you would get thumb confused with. So why does it have to have a B on the end of it? What word can you confuse thumb with besides dumb? And it's just dumb to have a B on the end of thumb. What's another word? What's another word, y'all, that just don't make sense? Like, that they got letters in that don't make no sense. Like Cat Williams said. Cat Williams said, if that letter's so damn silent, then take that silent motherfucker off of there.
Hey, and that's the truth right there. It don't get no better than that. You got a letter in your word that's silent. I mean, if it's so silent, why don't you just take that motherfucker off? Like, it ain't no sense in it being there if it's silent. I don't get it. It's silent. What do you mean it's silent? I thought the whole purpose to reading and understanding this shit was to make certain sounds and shit to the word. Like, what the hell is you confusing me for with letters in the word that's silent, man? That's dumb. That, my friend, right there is dumb. Let's see. I gotta turn this thing off. Wait a minute, y'all. We wasting gas. We ain't got that much gas as it is. What's another irritating thing about nerdy school stuff? Algebra get on my nerves too. Cause you know why I couldn't figure out algebra for